There's so much to do here in Ascension Parish, and contributing to all the list of festivities is the Ascension Parish Library. And here to talk about all the things happening is Tyana Daquano. Tyana, thank you so much for joining us on set.
Thank you for having me. Always a pleasure.
Always. So one of the big projects that you guys have been working on and teasing is getting a little bit closer. We have some fun news in Santa Ma.
Yes, we're really excited that the Santa Ma Library and the Community Center is off to a great start. They actually started construction in April, and that's a project that's in conjunction with the parish. So the parish will have the distribution center and community center on one side, and then the library will be on the other, but all under the same roof. And we're really excited that it'll be something new for that community. They've been asking, where's that library? So they can know that while construction dates, they kind of are flexible with rain and delays and things. We are just saying that we're hoping and we'll be able to welcome new visitors in late 2025. And some of the features that library will have, for one, it's being built on piers to help with the drainage. And there's also a retention pond in the back that's going to help with some of that water runoff. I know flooding was a big concern, especially after the 2016 floods. So we made sure we put that in the project to ease minds on that. If you've been to the Donaldsonville Library, we introduced maker spaces this year. And so Santa Ma will be getting some of those same features. They'll have the 3D printing, the sewing machines, virtual reality, a digital lab. But one of the things that will make them a little bit different than Donaldsonville or any of the libraries on this side of the river is that they will also have woodworking equipment. And then the other thing that's kind of like getting oohs and ahs is they're also going to be putting in a testing kitchen in there. So we'll be able to have like cooking demonstrations and cooking classes, which is just another way for people to learn. And it's sort of the way that the library is moving in. People know we have books that are, you can come in the building and get those, or you can go on our digital resources and borrow audio books and things that you need. But coming in for experiences that you can only get at certain locations will just be another reason to visit and see, what can I learn? What kind of skills can I invest my time in? And what can help me just, fill my time with different activities. So we're really excited about that project.
And you guys have been, again, like the Donaldsonville Library, so many new things, just giving the community new things to do, new things to experience, things they may have never thought of. So this really, truly is a blessing for everyone who can come and visit.
Yeah, it's sort of like, I guess people are describing the new modern library where, for years, I think one of the people that we talked to in Donaldsonville was like, this is not the same library that my grandma used to drop me off at. And no, it's not. And we're happy that people are realizing that, because they're seeing the space as like, it's a place to hang out. It's not just a place where, I got to go there to do some research or to just get, something that I can take home. It's somewhere where I can go to read, to learn something new, to be creative, to see, do I have these artistic skills that I can put to use? But it's also a place to further yourself, get better for the future. What I just found out is, we started offering our new Excel adult high school program this year. And as of the end of this month, we will have 6 graduates complete that program. We are the first library in the state to offer this program, and we've already had 6 graduates. So I think that speaks of the needs that we're fulfilling in Ascension Parish, and that people are looking for ways to better themselves, and they're looking at the library as a place that can do that for them.
Definitely, and that is absolutely amazing. You guys have changed 6 lives for the better and produced 6 more citizens who can go out and contribute to our community.
Yeah.
And speaking of happy things, you guys have some happy mail, a very interesting book that you guys have come across.
Yes. So at the beginning of the month, we get mail. So at the beginning of the month, we got a package back, and we're kind of like, okay. So we opened it, and in it is a copy of Stephen King's The Stand. And we're like, all right. And then there's a letter inside from a man named Alex. He mailed this book back to us. It was originally due December 19th, 2005. So he said it was just, 19 years overdue. But he had borrowed it as a 10th grader at Santa Ma High School And the letter just kind of talked about his experiences with the library. He said he was kind of an outsider, but he was like one of 5 children. And so the library was a place where he felt like he kind of came into his own. He developed his love of reading, and he did say that he wrote a terrible story in one of the corners there, but he could vividly remember how much the library played a part in his middle school years and his high school years. And what I thought was interesting and something I wanted to point out, and I want to quote him, so let me look down at my notes. The way he ended his letter was, "I just wanted to share how much this place meant to me, and if you or your colleagues ever wonder if you are making a difference, my God, you are, more than you will ever know." And that's really what we're here for, to change people's lives, to make them, see that there are other things that they can do with their time, their talents, and just challenge them to learn something new.
A safe place, a happy space.
Yes.
Years later.
Yeah.
It's never too late to return that library.
No, we'll take it back. And he did send a $2 bill and say, "I hope this covers the fines," but we're fine free. So, we're not worried about that anymore. But we thought it was a really cute gesture on his part.
That's absolutely amazing. And it speaks to what we talked about earlier, making a difference. And now there's a modern library. So the kids coming up after Stephen have a whole new way to experience. Maybe if they're an outsider or just need a place to go, they can learn a skill, get a new job, things they never thought they could do.
Experiences that they don't ordinarily get to see. And one of those coming up in January, which I'm like, "Oh, we're going to have that? That sounds cool." Fencing in the library.
Wow.
So, I just think of the, that's what they do. They're going to, Red Stick Fencing is going to join us in January. They're going to go around to each location, and then they're going to do demonstrations and kind of talk about how do you fence, what is fencing, the history of it, and then you'll get to see a live, I don't know if they call it a joust or what. See, I'm going to have to learn as well. But they're going to be at our different locations. So Saturday, January 4th at 10 o'clock, they're going to be at the Dutchtown Library. On January 11th, which is also another Saturday at 10 o'clock, they're going to be in Gonzales. And then on Friday, January 24th, they're going to be at Donaldsonville at 3 o'clock. And then Saturday, January 25th, they will be at the library in Galvez at 10 o'clock. So 4 chances to see them. Go to more than one. I'm sure you'll hear something that you might not have picked up in another performance, but it should be a really fun time and something different that you wouldn't think, "Oh, the libraries are doing that kind of thing." But again, that's what we're there for. We want them to expect the unexpected and keep people guessing, what is the library going to offer next? Or what can I see that maybe I wouldn't have the opportunity to just go out on my own and do. So that's what we want people to think that we're there for.
Y'all are definitely setting a great example. Fencing in the library, I think of that movie, The Parent Trap, when I think of fencing, and that's the only time I've experienced it. So I might have to stop by one of those locations and see how to fence.
Come on, we'll welcome everybody.
Well, Tyana, it's so good to have you, and we welcome you back anytime you want, because we love learning about what's going on at the library. And if residents want to learn more, where can they find you guys?
myapl.org. And if they're looking for a way, how do I keep up with all the activities that the library has going on? We have a 12-page newsletter that comes out every month. They can go to our website and sign up for it. You can get it mailed to you. You can get it electronically, but we love to give out the information.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having us. And if you want to learn more about how to join all of these great activities with the Ascension Parish Library, head over to myapl.org. See you next time.